welcome to Dikes collection. For those who have subscribed, thank you so much. For those who are yet to subscribe, please kindly do consider subscribing, because the content in this page, I can assure is amazing. Provided you love fashion, or fashion is something you'd love to get to learn more or get to know. So for today, as I promised in the previous video, I'm here to teach you about the color wheel. I told you I'll bring this chart in my next video that I'll have it pinned on the wall, but as you can see, my background is already busy, so as a designer, I felt if I put this one, it will have too much going on. So I will teach you more about it. This is what I will be using to illustrate. This is a color wheel. Today we are learning about colors. So we will, in the video that I want to talk about, you will see how these colors come to be. There are many colors. This is just this is limited, but it is the basic. This is where we begin from if you want to get to know all the colors. So yeah, we will dive into it. I did a lot of research, so I will be in time over time getting to look at my notebook so that I don't miss out telling you things that are very important. So I will start so that I don't get you bored with a lot of introduction. We get right into it. Okay, the goal of this video about today is so that by the end of it, hopefully, you get to know how you can play with color, how when you're dressing you can get to block your colors in a way that is harmonious, you know. So that will apply when in the accessories. Yeah, even in the accessories they're going to work with that. So I think we just get straight into it. We have color wheels and color wheel. That is the title that I gave for this video today. We realize that colors are everywhere. Starting with a great inspiration is nature. Nature for me wins. Nature wins, guys. From flowers, if you see flowers, the lilies, how the colors are put together in nature is very beautiful. Look at the sunset, look at the sunrise, look at the ocean, look at the sky, you know. These are just sources of inspiration to us. It's something that if this is something that you're not, if you're struggling to understand with these, kindly work with nature. Nature is also a very good and a very good option if you want to understand colors. So it is important that as we do this, we choose colors that randomly. Color combinations can look messy and distracting, which is why it is a good idea to use a color wheel. So when you're looking for inspiration, as I've said, you can work with nature, and then there's now the aspect of the color wheel. There are many things that I found actually while working around the colors. So we're going to learn together. If you get something that maybe I will not have mentioned, please kindly do drop it in the comment section. But I'll try and put a lot of things. So before I dive into this color wheel, I want to just talk about the color. Like how color can even affect our mood, you know. This video, actually, I'm proposing that even if you're a designer student, it can help you. Even for your exams, you can study. It is something I'm trying to make in a way that you can learn from it. So that even if you're doing exams, I'll try to use those terms and explain them so that you get to understand. So I came to learn that blue is a relaxing color and a calming color. So it is a great color if you're considering something to do with the home environment. Like say you want maybe to do something with the paints for your house, you can consider going with the blue, as it will give you that calming and relaxing effect. And then we have green. Green for me, I always see it as a royal color. Let us see what Mr. Google was giving us. I found out that it's one of the easiest colors on the eyes, and it is always used in offices. So entrepreneurs, if you're considering to have an office space, green is a color to consider. It will give you that vibe, you know. But it's also a very, and also I'll advise you, if you're going for these colors, try going for the bolder ones, so that it can give you that impression that you really want for whatever it is that you're going for. Another color that I found something interesting about is gray. Gray tends to make people feel drained, kind of that kind of low energy vibe, and should be used sparingly. This one I noticed, especially when I'm in the house, I love having on this gray sweatpant. Where the energy that comes with it, honestly, this is true. There's that lazy vibe, especially the weekends when you just want to relax and put on this gray sweatpant. You just feel lazy. You just feel lazy. I don't know if it is only for me or you guys also experience it out there. You can let me know in the comment section if you also get to feel that way when you're having on a gray outfit. It can be a great gray shirt, gray sweater, whatever. If maybe if you put on a different outfit and you color and you feel a certain vibe. Like even as I was learning this, I came to learn that yellow makes you hungry. I don't know how it's connected, guys, but let me know. Let me know the psychology about color and how it affects our moods. So learning about colors is interesting, guys, as you can already see. So also red I found out that it's associated with excitement. It is great for inspiring people. Fun fact about it that I also learned is about love. Like here in Kenya, guys, I'm from Kenya. You realize that even on the Valentine days, we put on red, you know. Not really the red that like the ones that have been tinted. Tinting is the removing of adding white to a color so that you get a less a color that is not that meaning too bright. So red, I'll also for this red here in Kenya, or I don't know if it is in Africa, something like that. It is associated with danger. Growing up, red for us, you couldn't sit under a tree when it is raining with a red, with anything having red color on it. You'll be told that thunder will strike you. So guys, let me know what you think about this red color also in your cultures and all that. That's a fun fact for red for me. So let us see other things that I found about colors. As I told you, I will be teaching you things that I learned at school. And also I do my research to make it interesting. So we've learned about the perspective of colors. That's just what I feel that I've mentioned. It also gives us a visual effect of how, in this design that I did, we are going to get a visual effect of how color mix, match, or contrast with each other. That will come in handy with these colors that I have over here. Color theory also involves the message colors communicate and methods used to replicate the colors. That we're also going to learn from here. I think the next one I'll try and mix these colors for us so that we see how these colors come to be. So in the color wheel, we have primary colors. The colors which now these are the colors that let's say that the colors that back these other colors. What is a term? It is our term now yet Dikes collection. So we have three primary colors. That is the red, yellow, and blue. Red, yellow, and blue. From these colors now is where we will find these other colors that exist all over the world. There are a lot of colors, but all of them come from the red, yellow, and blue. Now they are referred to as the primary colors. So okay, for designers, actually people decide whether or not they like a product. In the 90 seconds they get to see your product, and 90% of that decision is always based solely on the color of whatever fabric you went with. So if you want, like, be very cautious and do more research on colors. A color can make you sell a product, even your page, your logos. So we learn about that. The basics of a color wheel. The very first color wheel was designed by Sir Isaac Newton, guys. Like, I was fascinated with that. That's something actually I learned while I was doing this. I was like, this same Isaac Newton of physics is the one who came up with the energy thing, if I'm not wrong. But yeah, apparently also for the color wheel is the one who designed it. He's a genius, guys. In 1666. So by 1666, our guys already had started getting the ideas on how to glam and all that, you know. So don't get be lost behind. So with that, I've mentioned about the three color wheels, from which now we get, if you mix the three colors, you get more colors. If you mix the three primary colors, you get the green, orange, and purple. I will try and put most of these things on the blog, the images, so that you understand as you go. So So we have warm colors. These are associated with energy, brightness, and action. I will try and put an image of these warm colors and cool colors on the video so that you can get a better understanding of them, either in the middle or at the end. We also have cool colors. Cool colors are associated with peace, calm, and serenity. This is where the blue ones are. Because remember, guys, we already spoke about the blue on the fun pass, how they give you that calm and that peace and serenity effect when you use it. When you recognize that color has a temperature, you can understand how choosing all the warm or all cool colors in a logo or a website or whatever you want to work with can be amazing and can help you deliver your message very well to your clients or even to yourself, because I believe that those are just learning so that they can get to dress well. Yeah. So in colors, we have the hue, we have shade, tint, and tone. These are terms that you'll get to interact with, especially when you want to build a website, when you want to work with the logos, when you're interacting with other designers. These are common terms, but here on the sense of the layman's, these ones may not necessarily be spoken more frequently, but it's just good you have the idea so that when we post speaking about it, you're understanding what we're saying. So for that reason, I will explain for you guys so that you understand what we're talking about. So we have the hue. Hue refers to the name of a color, like red, blue, green. That's a hue. A hue is spelled H-U-E. But I just pronounce it as hue. You can go to a dictionary and confirm the pronunciation, guys. So we have the tint, shade, and tone. Tint is a hue to which white has been added. If you add white to a color, that is referred to as tint. Guys, I don't know if you heard of this thing when someone says kutoa tint for someone who is dark. We are saying these terms without understanding, but I hope after today you're going to understand it better. When you add white to a color, that is called tint, kutoa tint, so that you, for the dark ones, you get lighter. So, and then we have shade. For that, it's like if you add red to white, you get a pink color. That is the best example. I have already been adding, if you add black, white, it gives you gray, a less version of the color, something of that value, let's say value. Then you have shade. Shade is a hue to which black has been added. So let's say if you add like color black and, which example will work well, black and red to get burgundy. A darker shade, you'll get a darker shade. If you add black to something, it gives you a darker shade. So then color, remember that is what we call shade. Then now we have tone. Tone is a hue to which black and white has been added, the combination. Black and white gives us gray, so that it is the same as adding gray to a color. You can add gray to color red, gray to a color green to get a different shade. You see now the various colors are coming, but from these very first colors, the primary colors. So that is it about that. We have complementary colors. Complementary colors come as a result of, if you see the color wheel, we have the primary colors, guys. The primary colors we said was red, yellow, and blue, guys. Blue, red, yellow, and blue. Those are the primary colors. And now then we have the complementary colors. These are the two colors that are opposite each other. This one complements this one. That's a complementary one. This one complements this one. Like in this circle, the ones that are opposite each other are known as complementary colors. So that even if you are dressing, you can even choose to go like that. Yeah, you can always download this thing even on the internet. It will guide you on how to play with colors on your outfits. So that means if you go with these and these, any color that are opposite one another, it will go well. It will go well. You can use let's say red and green. You can have a red earring, a green trouser or skirt or whatever. Just play with them. You make sure one is minimal and now the one is a dominant one. Don't go with the like semi 50-50 thing. No, just play around with it, but make sure you go with this rule. There are things in fashion that have a rule, so like this one is one of it. But generally fashion, we say, has no rules. No, that is where you play with a dominant and a minimum one now. So we will continue. That is for the complementary color. And then we have analogous colors. These are colors that sit next to each other on the color wheel. So for instance, analogous colors are like red, these and these, the ones that sit very close to each other. So if that's another thing you can also consider when you're dressing. You can go with colors that are very close to each other. You can never go wrong with that. So it depends. I will insert the other video on an image, sorry guys, for the cool and the warm colors we're talking about. You can go with the ones that are very close. You'll realize that it will give it will give a very nice look. So this is it for the analogous colors that are very close to each other, that are close to each other. And then there's an reason there. I also learned that when you're creating an analogous color scheme, one color will dominate, just as I said, one will support, and another will accent a technique one can use, especially when building a web page. These are, as an entrepreneur, you also want a web page to market your things. So this is something that can also help you to design your web page so that you don't have a lot of colors that are disturbing to your clients. So if for like web pages, you realize you need like 2 to 3 colors so that your web page looks nice, depending on the content you have on your web page. So this analogous color scheme is a good technique to consider while going for that, because it will give you 3 colors that goes well. One that will be dominating it, one that you might use for the font colors, for the writing that you use on your web page, and all that. Just as we've said, one will support, one will dominate, and another will accent when you're using for your web page, especially for the web page, guys. When we have a triadic color, they are evenly spaced around the color wheel. They tend to be very bright and dynamic. Using this option creates visual contrast and harmony simultaneously. Triadic colors, from Apple 2, you can learn that it's a triangle thing. So it is like taking these, and these. You try to make triangles where the edges of the triangles will mark on the color wheel. That will tell you that those colors can go together. You see how colors is fun, guys. Fashion has no rule, guys. So the tip, assume you draw a triangle like this here, a triangle, sorry guys, a triangle. That means this color, and this color can go together. Just try and play with triangles all around your color wheel, which the 3 tips of the triangle where they will capture, those are colors that can go well together. But I'll try and also leave them somewhere for you so that you will understand it better, because I want us to look great, guys. Okay, we continue. Now something about qualities of colors. I think I mentioned them as we began, but let me just read it, because I now have it here with me. Hue, as I've said, is the name of a color. Yellow, red, blue, all the colors, name it white. Then we have value. Those are qualities of a color. This is now a place where if you are studying, it will help you. Value is the lightness or darkness of a color. Lightness, where we mentioned you can add white, it makes it lighter. The darkness of a color is where we add black, it makes it darker. It is obtained or formed when white or black is added to a color. Yeah. Tint, shade, stone. Hizo zote zinapatikana under value. And then we have the intensity. Intensity refers to the brightness or dullness of a color. Yeah, guys. What haven't I mentioned to you? So there's a lot about colors. Sometimes you realize there are colors that, let's say like black, there are those that are obvious, even without you studying this, like someone will tell you, if you don't know what to do, go with white and black. This I found it interesting because this but I don't know if it is only here, I don't know how it's called in English. It always has this white part here, and then most of its feathers are black. It likes hanging with the hawks. and it also likes scaring the chickens. So from my place we do call it like the only bird that wears suits. You know, that is an inspiration. I want to believe that the very very first designers, there was one of them who saw that and was like, okay, this is beautiful, you know. And nowadays when people are doing the suits, you realize most people will always go for the white shirt, official shirt, and a black trouser, and you can never go wrong with that. So that's also another fun fact that I found interesting about colors. Me, I feel like most of the inspiration, honestly, guys, will always come from nature. There's just something about nature. Have your eyes wide open when you are walking about, when you're looking at the birds, you see. They will help you dress. Like, actually, even for the birds, I, that time I was just interested in doing my research on the birds just to see the different varieties of birds. Because I realized there are lots and lots of birds out here, guys. Where the color combinations on the feathers, that is just inspiration. Inspiration, guys. Take your time and look at that. You'll be inspired. So for the colors, I think that will be all. I will try and give you to split it to give a better definition, to narrow it down and give you like the colors that go best, or even have a link to that page that I found interesting. I think I found one on TikTok. It's just purely a page that helps you know which colors go best now. So yeah, guys, you can try doing this. For me, I will try to do this with my daughter. If she will be comfortable being before the camera, we will do it together, and then I will record it as we mix these colors. Guys, I didn't know if you mix red, yellow, and blue, you get brown. You see, what I believe at some point back in primary, these are things that we were taught. But then I found it fascinating because with me, I thought I'd see a color that I don't know what I had in mind, but mixing the three primary colors together gives you brown. Like, guys, it's very interesting. This is something we did practically actually at school. Even the chart that I have here is from our school. I think somewhere, if you guys are keen, you'll see the name of my group members. I don't think you'll be comfortable with having their names out there, but yeah, this is something I'll advise you guys if say you have a child, the ones that will be very interested in, if you want a playing activity with their kids, please do consider doing this. You will be learning at the same time your kid will also get to learn more about colors. If I get to learn anything more interesting about this, I think I'll make a short video so that I let you know. But I think the whole color thing is wide and it's very interesting. Yeah, especially about the colors and the moods, guys. I do tag me when you feel a certain vibe when you are putting on an outfit that has a bold color. Yeah, so I hope you learn one or two things from this video, or if there's anything you want me to teach you more on the colors, or you think I didn't mention or I may have not researched well, please do let me know under the comment section. If you know someone who would be interested in doing fashion and design, please you can share my page with them so that they can get to learn from me as we grow together. So yeah, guys, thank you so much. Hope to see you in the next video. Peace, millennial. So guys, this is the outfit of the day. Since we are talking about colors, mine, I strongly believe is analogous, the ones that are close to each other. The brown and cream, this is a tint where we add the white one and then it brings it to this one. For the shoes, I went to the brown one to complement what is going on here. And then my dress has this beautiful flower, which I want to believe the designer was inspired by nature. Guys, look at how beautiful it is. So the glasses, especially here, just to accessorize it is red. I was inspired more with this color that the way the designer went with on my dress. And yeah, guys, this is how I felt I should do it. So do let me know how you style and what inspires you to style whichever way you want to. And do tag me on my pages. On TikTok, it is Dikes underscore collection. On Instagram, you'll find us on Dikes collection. And yeah, even on Facebook. Though on Facebook I'm not that very active as per now, but you'll find us on TikTok and on Instagram. Do tag us on Instagram. Let us see how you are styling your outfits. Thank you. I was almost forgetting this. For the next video, I was thinking maybe teach you on the different forms, body shapes of a person, like the silhouettes, the triangular silhouettes, and all that, so that you get a better understanding of your body type. So that in the next video, I think with that I will be teaching you on the different body types, what to wear, what goes well with your body, so that you just, even when you're shopping with an awareness of what works for you. That will also enhance and even boost your confidence. You know, when you dress well for your body shape, you always feel an energy that will always come with it. You just feel at peace, you'll feel beautiful, you just feel in love with whatever outfit you are having. So in the next video, that is what we're going to do. I'll be teaching about the different body types and what works best with that. That will include even the fabrics that goes well with their body. Yeah, so if that's a type of content you'll be interested in, please do remember to subscribe and that notification bell. Do tap on it so that when I upload the next video, you'll get to see it. Otherwise, thank you guys.